Toastmaster. Appreciate it very much. Yes, it's true. I've been in Toastmasters a long time. I've been in Naval Postgraduate School Toastmasters a long time. And as you might expect, it's not my first time being president. It's my fourth time being president. The last time I was president was 20 years ago, and it was the time of 9/11. So I get all the tough jobs, 9/11, and now we've got the pandemic. So we're going to see and try to make it work for sure. Now, the speech assignment is about leadership styles, and I was in the Navy. Most of you know that as a long lifer, I guess you'd call me. I was a 25-year Navy person, so I had a lot of leadership opportunity, and I had early leadership opportunity in Toastmasters early on. And I evolved over the years from basically being do as I say, because I'm the commander, kind of approach to try to listen to folks a lot more clearly and help them out and help them get to where they're going. And what I'm going to, excuse me, what I'm going to try to do this administration, for at least the next 6 months, is to lead by example. I'm going to try to set the example, and hopefully people will see me doing something that's worthwhile or useful, and they'll say, oh, gee, the president did it that way, and maybe that's a good idea. So that's kind of the approach I'm going to take. And there's 3 areas I'm going to focus on for that. And the first area is to focus on fundamentals. Excuse me. Focus on fundamentals. What do I mean about fundamentals? Well, I mean that all the musketeers out there are going to put together a quality meeting. We're going to have a good meeting every single week. We're going to start on time. We're going to finish on time. And all members who are present at the meeting, during the course of the meeting, will have an opportunity to speak if we can do it, if we have any possibility of doing that at all. So these are some basic things, they're fundamentals, and hopefully we will follow those fundamentals. Secondly, I'm hoping we can keep things simple. Let's not make things any harder than they are, like I did with the vote today for Amy. That turned out to be harder than it needed to be. But we want to keep things simple. And how do we do that? Well, there's a process in Toastmasters. Throughout almost everything we do, there's a process. And if you follow the process, you'll be able to keep things simple. There's a reason for the process and the various processes that we have. And if we follow those, we'll be just fine. Thirdly, I want us to work the program. Work the program. What do I mean by working the program? Well, first of all, we have EasySpeak, of course. And by using EasySpeak, we're able to better keep track of what we're doing and work on our own development. And the people that are in charge of EasySpeak in a given week, the Toastmasters, have the experience of setting up the meeting using that. EasySpeak will work for you if you let it. So use EasySpeak the way it's intended. Secondly, pathways. There's been a lot of resistance throughout the organization worldwide about going to pathways, but that's the way it is. The old system officially died on the 30th of June of this year, and we're on pathways now. And I think all of us in this club are on pathways. I'd have to double check on that, but I don't think we have any laggers right now. And we'll be following the pathways approach. And I was a little slow getting on board, but as you can see, this is a pathway speech today, so follow pathways. And as Carrie said throughout her term, level up. We're going to increase our levels of pathways as we go until we raise, that was my hand, trying to get my hand into the camera there. And level up, move up the levels of pathways as you go. Also as far as working the program, the Distinguished Club program is part of the Toastmasters program. And of course, we use that every year. And my philosophy for that has been, if you do the things that the Distinguished Club plan suggests that you do, you're going to have a good club. And we can vouch for that. We've been very successful over the years. We've been President's Distinguished now for 14 straight years and 18 of the last 19. So we're going to want to keep this going, and it's not going to be that easy, as it turns out. There are some exciting things that we're going to be dealing with this year. First of all, as we all know, we're using Zoom to develop new skills and market these skills and to try to get other new people on board advertising that we can help them with these skills. Now, I feel like I'm starting over. I've been in Toastmasters for decades, but I'm starting over. with Zoom, pathways. It's a whole new world out there. The other big thing we have coming up this year is the 50th anniversary of our club, and that will be in February. And I am very happy to announce that we have a chair to be in charge and oversee this event. And she's already been waving her hand and putting on her hat. And so Kyle Wood, thank you for agreeing to be the chair of our club anniversary coming up. She's ready to go, and I can't wait to see what she comes up with. We have some challenges coming up. First of all, just continuing as in our streak of Distinguished Club Plan being President's Distinguished District. The big challenge to that will be membership. We've had 2 new members since we started going to Zoom, but only 1 brand new member, and that's Amy. We had a reinstatement. So we've got to come up with new thoughts, new ideas of how we bring in members. How do we get the people from the postgraduate school, particularly the students, into the club in the current situation? And Art Testani and I and others will be discussing that. There's already some good ideas out there that we can work with. And then finally, a challenge will be to assess when and if we can return to in-person meetings. Excuse me. And I don't see that happening anytime soon. We may be here for a long time. But if the time comes when we can move back, then we're going to have to figure is it the right time? Is it safe to do so? Will the school let us? What are the restrictions they're going to put on us? And so forth. Again. This used to happen to me on the air and television. I got a frog in my throat, and it was tough to get rid of it. You were live, and that's just the way it was. So do I have a theme for the year? Well, I do. It's a very simple theme. I call it Forward from 50, meaning we're going to move the club from a 50th year and move on beyond that and go forward. And everything that we do this year will be toward that goal. So welcome, everybody. I look forward to everybody's help. We have a great year ahead. I look forward to it. I return control now to our Toastmaster, Annette.